They let us in though.
The gates are shut. Not a good sign for a lot of people.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry?
Kirkwall has been sealed.
I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Not animals you can just corral.
We've no intention of keeping anyone here, Sarah. You're all going back to where you came from.
My men and I fought against the Blight. We're heroes.
Deserters, you mean? It doesn't matter. Kirkwall has no more room for anyone.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
Oh, these guys are now fucked.
Let's make it.
Ah, there we go. And I happen to be right in the middle of them. Lovely. Their leader gets backstabbed. You are going to fireball nice and neatly right there. And then Winter Blast. Go on. Why are you taunting? Finish that just goes off. Finish him off. Now finish him off. I see an archer.
I'll kill you!
Get rid of him. Another archer. And finish him off. Oh. More of them. There's an archer. So we get him out the way. And another one.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am.
No, but
thanks
slugging
to
back
you.
up.
Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Thank you. The very least you can do after I saved your life. After I put your life in danger.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it
We've
won't
been
be much
standing in
longer.
one spot for 3 days.
Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Not a noble.
Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Scoundrel.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it. Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the
And
estate.
you
It's
sold it all off. Gambled it away.
gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Gambler.
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
They don't quite look like sisters.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Let's find them and see what they
I
have
think
to
the
say.
smuggler sounds like a better option.
Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
You could turn to the church. All these bodies, and they didn't drop anything. Okay. Move. Okay, this is the Merc.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawke. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Let me know how that works out for you.
Uncle's an ass. Where is the one I do want to work for? There we go. Oh, I
Are you
recognize her.
Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yes.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Hey, 13th hour is online. Okay. Damn it, she hasn't got no sneak ability yet. How can she be a rogue without a sneak ability? I thought this was the guy. It is too.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Nah, this guy's a piece of work.
Your business is done.
But...
Oh, he's protected by the rent.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
If you pay up, this needn't go any further.
No! I'm not paying you thieves a single copper more.
That sounds like where we come in.
To arms!
No, don't fireball that. More mercs. What do you take on that guy in the meantime? And who did you just backstab? That guy. Can we stun them? That's just small.
Stop! Stop, enough! Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
3 tactic slots.
That should do it.
I need 2 gold. Seriously. Dex Con and Cunning. Explosive Strike. Back. Auto. No. Character. Auto.
Here you go, as requested.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Nefarious. I don't like the way the minimap doesn't rotate. But okay.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over. No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the Champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the Champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the Champion.
I hope we can get into the city soon. I don't know what will happen if we have to go elsewhere.
I've got to do this again. Okay. I'm gonna skip the other guy this time.
Are you Athenril?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
While walking on with that
The
massive
Templars
staff
in
in your back.
Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can
Can we
keep them
skip?
from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yes.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named
Skip.
Cavro, friend of the Templars. We
Skip.
supplied him. We can't go near...
Skip. Talk.
I've already told.
Skip. Skip.
And I feel for you.
If
Skip.
they just let...
Skip. Skip.
Your business is...
Skip. Skip.
Now then, what can I do
Skip.
for you, Sarah?
She didn't see...
Skip.
I'm
Skip.
sure they'd...
Skip.
My point.
I
Skip.
imagine the prophets help with the
Skip.
guilt.
I didn't think...
Skip.
There are. So the
Skip.
Templars suggested having
Skip.
someone set up shop temporarily.
Lucky indeed. Skip.
You mean...
If they
Skip.
allowed every.
Skip.
I'm sure
Skip.
you're very broke.
I meant you,
Skip.
the folks like yourself.
I...
Oh,
Should I
Skip.
go...
not just yet. So,
Skip. Skip.
Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Well, that saves me a fight.
All set.
Take all. Much prettier. The fight's probably more XP, but having Evelyn just threaten the guy's life, so much easier.
Here you go. As requested.
Will you look at that?
Skip. Skip. Escape. Ah, wait. Character. Level up. What did I go? Text. Cunning. Con. Ah, wait. And her. Back. Auto. Back. That's what I was trying to do.
Any luck?
Yes. They've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to a...
Skip.
Then we made
Skip.
it. The voyage is over.
Let's not do that again.
No more running from...
If
Skip.
only Carver were...
Skip.
And Wesley.
Skip.
Let's just see what happens.
And skip. And skip.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall.
And skip. There we go. Meredith.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help
Oh,
you can...
jeez.
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Gamlen is the reason we've been here for a year.
He got us into Kirkwall. We've been safe so far. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Oh, you just got lifted. Oh, nice.
I knew a guy once who could take
What a
every
shot.
coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
How do you do?
Varric Tethras, at your service. I
Good
apologize
stuff.
for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
Didn't
We
investigate.
don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the
I
gallows.
love that outfit.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need.
Shane.
What do you say?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
Yeah.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money.
Okay. Otto. Otto.
Away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Okay, I see an opportunity down here.
Sebastian! Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Nice armor.
Good day to you.
Chantry board. Let's have a look. Duty. A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women of Free Marches. The ruling Val family in Starkhaven. My family was brutally murdered down to the youngest babe in arms. Massacre was carried out by members of Flint Most Free Company. I have offered a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier in Kirkwall vicinity. Prince Sebastian Val. Ooh. Journal. Deliver Flemeth's amulet. Okay, gotta get there first. Damn, gotta get home. Apparently. Okay. Let's mark was active. Where is home? No. Oh wait.
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
First glance.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped.
Might as well pick up now the quest while we are.
My. If it isn't Hawke. Good to see you again, Elegant. Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then? Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
A recipe, thank you. Cure potion heals both temporary and lasting wounds. Health regeneration 80, injuries -1, cooldown 30. Thank you. Ferelden refugees, Qunari soldiers who next the winter slavers next joining this international message. Kirkwalls will not accept this, must band together. What's this about? Loadouts massacre cultures at pit, one Kirkwalls first quarry, the ship's struck by slaves, the cop seconds hold out the rock. Loadouts labyrinth ship downs. I just want to find my way home so I can get all my fancy stuff there.
My favorite spot in the whole city. The taverns in Hightown are all owned by the Merchants Guild.
I'm confused.
No offense to your uncle, but this house smells like really old cabbage.
Hey, dog. That's a big chest. I meant the dog's chest.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
The house won't clean itself, Uncle.
The eldest.
Oh my lord. Okay. First things first. Storage. Just hoping for you to guys spot what you think. We had a good thing working together. Might pass along the opportunity to you if you're willing to get your hands on it, stay safe. You do not know who I am, but I have a review and a statement might need items from my collection as well as a means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this invitation to be black and boring, close directions to passages and the city. Excuse me, as is the charm to enter, if you give the charm to deny its permission will immediately be revoked and all consequences will be unpleasant. Whoever elects participate in the terrible deed of assisting the Val family of Starkhaven.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Why?
I think this is the same cheese.
Panic's not 2 months late. Sarah, interest cruise, you are well aware you find yourself apart from institution. Bank made, think no better, gotcha.
It was here a year ago. I can't have Mother living in this hole. We've got to get out of here. Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
Now, journal. Where's the special delivery chest?
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gamling can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Please, Uncle. We have a right to see it for ourselves.
Maybe so. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Oh my lord. It's been a year already. Excuse me, get your wake up. I don't want to leave home. I want to flippin'...
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
When this Deep Roads expedition comes through, we can buy her home back. Move to Hightown.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Good. Then we can break in, and I don't care if we kill them.
I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
So we need to get that house.
One scrubbing brush. Never used.
Ooh. There's cash. No, not right now, thank you. Royal Collection. Bard. Let's take all. I can always put the other things away. That's the rogue item pack. Cardinal Rules of Magic. Interesting. Aldenon's Heirlooms. Inventory full. Okay. So. +1 dex, +5 critical, improves the level up, 6% damage versus demons and undead. No. Like so. Those are weapons. Interesting helmet. I need to go sell my junk. First. I have a stash, so let's stash the things that I'm not going to be using right now. 16 damage versus demons and undead, 8 damage versus humans.
I will never truly feel at home as long as we are living with...
Come on. I can't switch to her until we're out on the streets either. Okay. Inventory. Anders, Varric, Sebastian, Bethany, Isabel, Meryl, Varric, Sebastian, and Isabella. That is annoying, to say the least. Damn it. Special deliveries? Okay. And she's not available. Oh, I can't select her, can I? So... stuff for anything of value.
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium.
Box of Screaming. $298 electricity resistance. Helm of Appreciation. 9 defense, 3 armor.
Tire those plebeian items. Take what you like. No charge. No
Well, thank
charge,
you.
Thaddeus. You hear me? I am the great and magnificent
Vessel of Tears.
The Antiquarian.
Relics and Antiques. Oh my god, so old junk. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, 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 sell. Back. Inventory. Switch. Weapons. Switch. Why can't she wear that? .24 physical damage, 33 per second. Damn. Red steel. Yeah, can't exactly afford any of this stuff right now. This is stuff I have got.
Of crafting lore gathered from throughout Beta. Price is negotiable.
So that, and that. What is that? Concoction allows whoever consumes permanently relocate his or her attributes specialized in spells. Ah. Elixir of Purity, recipe for potion temporarily transforms used into a vast hand of evil, increasing damage inflicted against Darkspawn. Grow venom for poison that when applied to weapons, so as the movement of all it touches. Design Rune of Fortune, designed for armor rune that increases the amount of coin that creatures drop. Hmm. 40 silver. Damn.
Those rare enchanted.
Okay. Oh,
The prizes of my collection.
Need robust, invisible. Can stone lie with purpose. Paying back with raw feminine command, it shines.
Mr. Socks, You can never have enough of socks. Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale.
Good to know. Go there.